Alright, it's time for some solo gathering in the Road of Avalon, but this is not going to be the typical gathering run, because in the Road of Avalon there are these highly enchanted mobs standing around in the brown streets, and they give a lot of fame, and they drop books very frequently, which is pretty fine loot as well. And I don't want to miss out on the fame. I can get a few more levels on my battle axe. I can get a few more levels on my knight boots. And I'm going to take this fighting gear so I can benefit from all the fame that I will get there. Also, I'm going to take this gear because with this gear I will most likely be able to kill all the ancient resource mobs if I happen to find some. Recently, I have been finding a couple of resources in the roads, so I wanted to try it once again. I'm only going to take high tier resources though. I will only gather 6.1 ore, 6.1 hide, and besides that only tier 8 resources, 6.2 resources and 7.1 resources. And tier 7 fiber and tier 7 hide. Which is also why I only have tier 6 gamekeeper journals and tier 6 prospector journals, which is ore and hide. And for all the other resources, I only have the tier 7 stuff with me. This is lumberjack, but I do need one more journal. I do need one more journal for wood. Tier 7 wood journal. Here it is. Okay. Now I'm ready to go. I'm just going to randomly enter roads, portals, and see where they lead me to. I'm going to take the invisibility here. Don't really want to get chased already. This roads portal is completely taken. It's a gathering roads portal though. It has UM at the end of its name. Maybe I want to go into this too. Would be kind of nice if this would lead me to good stuff, since I would have a very short way to go back. So no high teleport costs or anything. Also, maybe I will find a legendary mist in the roads. That could also happen. I will definitely take a look into this road portal. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do so. Where can I get up there? Probably in the north. It would have been a little bit shorter, the way that I have to take. The road portal is definitely blocking a lot of sight on my minimap here. Let's see. This guy does not seem to be too dangerous, I would say. There's one possibility for going deeper. That's a black zone, that's a hideout map. This is also leading deeper, but is closing in 34 minutes. This map is sadly only a level 4 map. I could gather the tier 5 fiber here and bring it back. Do I want to do that? It would be 250 pieces. Tier 5 fiber is not very valuable though. It wouldn't give me much money, but I would guess 100k maybe? 200k? Then I would also have the whole way that I need to walk backwards. I'm checking this area because I'm hoping to find some enchanted old mob. That would be some really good money. but it does not look like I'm lucky yet. I'm probably not going to do chests though. We'll only do the random mobs that I find on the streets. Just going to look for into the gathering areas. Not an old mob. The question is, would I want to gather something like a 5.1 old tiger? I am not sure. 120, 22k fame. I kill it relatively quickly. These tier 4 mobs are not as amazing as level 6 and level 8 mobs. And they have a much lower chance of actually dropping books, which are solid loot, and they don't have high carry weight, which is pretty nice, since I'm using the Gallant horse, which does not have too much carry weight capacities, but I kinda need the safety. The roads are pretty dangerous. Not because you find dangerous people very often, but because if you find them, your chances of surviving that are extremely low. Windgrass, Precipice, Everwinter Plain. One hideout map. Sadly, there's no way for me to go deeper here, but I can just go deep into the black zone and look for road portals there. Everwinter Plain should be somewhat deep in the black zone. This is only a tier 4 map once again. But I could get lucky and find some highly enchanted tier 5 old mob, old resource mob in those low level areas. Stuff has been taken here though. This was a tier 7 area, or rather still is. It's not like it's changing. And if I look at roads maps that are not very popular, I also have the chance of finding highly enchanted mobs here right on the brown streets. And perhaps highly enchanted wisps leading me into tier 8 mist, which I would definitely not pass on. I would definitely take my time and gather those if I happen to find one. Tier 6 at least. Anything interesting in here? Looks pretty empty. I probably would be able to kill an aspect in the open world, but in the past the aspects in the roads have been stronger and gave less resources. I don't know if I would want to try an aspect here in the roads. I could try it if I find one. That's not stone. Stone definitely would not give me any money. Wouldn't be worth it at all. My weapon really also doesn't have the highest IP, so it would take me a while to kill one. Only 1350 on my weapon. I took 8.1 Mage Cow, by the way, because first of all, it increases the damage of the ability significantly, and helmets and boots are relatively cheap because they only give you hit points. This map most likely doesn't have too many gathering areas. If I leave this map, I would want to go to the southwest. Northwest is a tunnel. Let's not go to the tunnel, let's go to Sky Sand Plateau and check the road portal there. There's some 6.2 stone, but that's barely worth over 1000 silver per piece. I basically only gather resources right now that are worth 2000 silver per piece. Keep this stuff nice and efficient. One Rolls portal, 5 out of 7. It's a gathering map though. Let's not bother with the medium chest. The chances are simply too low that I could get that. 2 people already. I should be able to reach the Rolls portal though. Like these items these guys are playing are not gank items. So I should be fine with my ability, with my superior move speed on the horse. I really didn't want to turn and waste my time only because I'm getting chased by this guy. Oh. He saw my YouTube. I also saw my YouTube. He has friends in this map. Question is, how many fans does he have? Is it possible that these guys have even more people in here? Would like to kill this mob there. It's only tier 4 though. Ingress Gully. There's one map. That's interesting. Why did they have so many people in this map? That's a transporter. Are they trying to kill transporters? Very interesting. This guy would be a nice kill. His items are worth nothing. This area is so low. It's only a tier 4 map once again. I will want to go deeper in the southeast there. But I think I'm going to check out the areas anyways, at least here in the south. There was too much going on in the north for me to actually want to do stuff there. Dying is not really on my agenda. Oh, something old. Tier 4. That's tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. But not worth anything. If it was 4.3, I would be very happy. Because this thing has like 500 pieces. And 4.3 is pretty valuable. How much did I get from the 4.3 30 piece stack in the open world? I think 100k, 200k or something like that. So that would be 25. Multiplying 25 by 200, so how much is that? 5 million? I would get 5 million like loot worth 5 million silver if I happen to find an old 4.3 or resource mob. That would be pretty nice. Maybe one day I will find such a thing. Okay, there's only one portal. Not many people went into this map here. And the next map is also going to have some big gathering areas. Because it has ON at the end. This map is tier 6 at least, which is very nice. Let's see, maybe I can find something interesting. That's old. All these resources are not very valuable. I think I have to pass on that. I'm not sure if I want to kill old tier 6 tiger thingies. This stuff has to be enchanted, otherwise it's not worth anything. There are so many mobs of that though. So many. Maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'll find something enchanted. But on these all tier 6 ones, there are only like 50 or 60 pieces. So it's not even only 20 on the tier 7. That's not really worth anything. I mean, it's solid loot, but I don't have the carry weight. After gathering all the basalt in this area, I would need to go back. And that would not be worth it. I'm looking for good stuff. I'm looking for valuable stuff. Oops. Didn't mean to cast my third Q. That reduces my DPS. $50K fame and a book. Like these tier 6 mobs are already really worth it. They are definitely worth it. Only using my first E for maximum damage. A lot of fame. I really need the levels on this weapon. I really do need those. If I felt comfortable running around with the, how's it called? Like the fat boar, the elite winter boar or something? With the 1600 kilograms of carry weight, then I would probably be gathering that basalt. But like that, there's marble. Time to use my pork pie. Actually found tier 8 resources. Okay. Not too bad so far, I guess. I have been running around a lot already. But I imagine that there is simply some way that I have to get through to actually find the good stuff. I basically need to find like tier 6 maps or better for having superior random mobs on the brown streets and for having higher chances of finding high tier resources. Since people cannot teleport, not log out in the roads anymore, I'm pretty sure that I will be able to find some maps that have a few high tier resources left for me. Just like this one. 10 out of 11. It's going to be 100k, I guess. Already at 70k from one piece of that, and the, what was it, 4 pieces on the other marble stack? Some nice loot, but I have a lot of walking to do, a lot of riding to do. So it's probably just going to depend on my luck if I will be able to have a good profit per time rate gathering on the roads. I depend on finding high tier maps that are not completely empty, that have not been farmed yet. But it looks like I'm getting a little bit more money from this marble than I expected. Already got 160, almost 170k, and still 4 pieces to go. So I will hit the 200k from that. Maybe I have been lucky with my gathering bonus. Like, how high is it? Stone yield. On tier 8 I get plus 31% from my proficiency because I'm level 32. And then I of course have the plus 50% from my premium bonus and another 15% from the pork pie. I feel like I have been lucky. Well, maybe not. I'm a little bit above 200%. And I had 14 pieces and I got 29. So I'm pretty average on my luck right here. 230k, pretty nice. But also very heavy. Tier 8 resources are really heavy. Maybe I'll also find some 6.3 resources here on the brown streets. It is possible. 3 people went deeper. I don't like that. But these 3 people didn't look at the gathering areas. They spent the whole time there. So possibly these guys are not gathering. So I wouldn't mind people doing other stuff in the map that I am in. Okay, this should be pretty high tier. Brazilian entrance. This is another gathering map. Okay, I'm excited to see if I will find some resources here. Somebody has been taking tier 6 high. That's not a good sign. 8.1 marble. 9 out of 11. Okay, okay. This is some money. This will be like 200k or so. Okay. I'm definitely finding what I'm looking for. Took me like 18 minutes to find the first thing that I wanted to find. But this stuff is not bad. Good stuff, good stuff. Such high amounts of fame that you get from that as well. Really good for filling these journals. My money per time is definitely not insane yet, but there is potential. I see potential. I was a little bit lucky so far with my hits on this deck. Let's see how much I will get in the last 4. At least the premium bonus, but there's a person that's dangerous. He's in a group that's annoying. He wants to fight as well. I need to mount up. I need to get out. No. No, I wasn't able to get more of that. But I already got almost 200k from this. This is a tier 8 map. Oh, this mob there. I really want to do it. Gives a lot of pain, but I also really want to lose this person there. I really want to lose him. I do not want to get chased. I want to gather the whole time. and not waste my time getting chased around. I really have to give gankers the feeling that they cannot catch me, so they give up on chasing me. So the question now becomes, do I want to go back to the same area and gather again? Provoking the gankers to chase me more. Let's check the area carefully. If I see a name, I do want to turn around very quickly. There's a name. That's annoying. Competition. I would definitely win the 1v1 against this guy, but he was in a group. He was so aggressive. Really should not risk that. Would have been a solid kill. Would have been some nice money from him. If I killed him. And I have decent mobility. I may be able to catch bow players even if they play jump. This is a low tier area, tier 7 and tier 6. From the worst resources possible, stone and wood. But maybe I'll find some 7.3 wood. And get rich. So far so empty though. People have been gathering in here. The guy standing in the good gathering area I've just been in seemed to gather the 8.1 stone, so there's no point in returning to this area and trying to gather there. Crazy that I got contested so early. Crazy. And that even though in the last map there was nobody checking the gathering areas. Interesting, interesting. Tier 7, no, tier 6, tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, but empty. I will take a look at the ore area though. This guy there didn't gank with invisibility, so I don't feel like I'm under too much threat. I don't know if people gank with invisibility in the roads. But if there won't be tons of people waiting for me, then I will be able to get out with the ability of my horse. Is there another mage here? I don't think so, Actually some mage attacked me and I lost health on my mount. Even lost more than half of the HP of my mount. Which is pretty rough. It's somewhat annoying that the power core is lying right at the ore. Kind of annoying, not ideal. There would probably be an argument for actually taking the tigers. I'm not sure if I want to do that, but maybe I should. Okay, now I'm in the trap. If I get ganked by invisibility, by a group, then I'm dead. I mean, I can try to fight. Let's get the fighting food ready in my slot. I can try to fight. But if it's a group, it will be very hard. My IP is not low, I'm pretty tanky. It is theoretically possible for me to win a 1v2 if these people either have weak gear or low IP. It would be possible for me to win a 1v2. Like, the battle axe is really strong. Having a mercenary jacket that doesn't get purged instantly is also very strong. But gankers usually have purge. But maybe they will waste it on my W. At least I got a little bit more marble. Now it's time to go deeper. This map was very promising. Do I want to take it? It's not that heavy. but it's kind of heavy. And it's not that insanely valuable. I would gather it extremely quickly and I would have a chance to find a cup. But, meh. Meh. Let's not do that, let's look for some more tier 8 stuff. And this is interesting, but people have been here. I believe I remember this layout and I believe this wasn't low level. At least the fiber there, down there was high level, I believe. It's only a tier 6 map. Time to get a little bit more paint and possibly some books. $40k only from that. The mage gave 50k that I've killed, or was it on tier 8? Was the mage that I've killed tier 8? Possibly. It is possible that that was the case. Tier 6 and tier 5 only. Let me take this long way. There may be another highly enchanted mob. There may be highly enchanted resource mobs. There could be a highly enchanted wisp. I could find anything on these brown streets. Then I'll look at the stone area and then I'm going to look at all the stuff down there. Let's see. Tier 6, that's sad. Tier 5. Somebody did the tier 6 ore aspect. Nothing enchanted there. Didn't find any 6.1 hide and ore yet. Anything here? Nope. Low tier as well. Only a tier 6 map. Yeah, I can just kill this fiber thing while I'm doing the archer. And I can just kill the robot while I'm doing it all. I'll be a little bit slower, but whatever. It's fine. Got my E up again. I can use my second E for some extra damage. And that's a book. And quite a bit of fame again. Very soon I'm going to reach the next level of my battle axe. Will definitely help to have higher IP on that. To kill some strong stuff with it. One of the best PvE weapons. Solo PvE weapons. Definitely not something you want in a big group. But for solo PvE and also solo PvP, that's a pretty good thing. Do I need good food against that? I don't think so, right? I don't... Wow! I mean, I still have my armor, and I have my boots. Also going to use my boots for healing. Going to use my armor the next time that I have my W up. Do I need to dodge that spell? Knocks me down a little bit. No, looks pretty good. Going to wait with my E for my W. Healing from my boots. Looks pretty good. 280k fame and one book. And 9,000 silver as well. Got almost a complete level from that thing. Really good, really good. Basically the equivalent to a tier 3 mob in the black zone. A lot of fame I've already gotten. Getting some nice levels on for my battle axe. And the money is not even that terrible. When you always get some book or so on that. A little bit of tier 7 hide. That's worth like 3k per piece, I believe. Yep. A tiny bit more than 3k per piece. But the tier 3 mob there was pretty strong. I had to use my spells. I didn't have to use my food, but I had to use my spells. Pretty similar to the highly enchanted tier 3 mobs in the black zone. Pretty similar. And similarly good, even though the ones in the black zone give you like 50k silver. And not these 10k silver here. I looked at the hide area. Tier 6 and tier 5, pretty bad. Pretty bad. So let's quickly look at the fiber area first. And then finish looking at the big stone area. And then I'm going to continue. I think I actually forgot to do this kind of guy here. There was such a person, not a person, such a mob next to the tier 3 mob. 55k fame. Getting those levels. Anything good? Emptiness. A little tiny bit of swap. $2,450. Oh, it just got enchanted. Okay. That's much better. 5,500, okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. Getting more than double from that now. 47% carry weight already. And I'm using pork pie. Can still change my boots, but pretty heavy stuff that I'm taking here. Tier 8 resources, tier 7 resources. Very heavy stuff. So I really don't want to take the weak, worthless stuff like basalt. Which I could have done in the beginning, but it's so heavy. I would already be at almost 100% if I gathered all the basalt that I found in the beginning. And I wouldn't have made much profit. Always trying to use my W while I use my E and my helmet for the bonus damage. Damage boost by 25% from the W. Hopefully I will find a very nice exit somewhere soon so I can just teleport back, put away my loot and then just continue. I actually should have went the way on the brown street there. Could have found some good stuff. Stuff being very heavy. Very soon I will not be able to use the roast pork anymore. Well, very soon is an over-exaggeration, but maybe not. Kinda depends on how much stuff I find. If I find like, ooh, 4.2 wood, what? I've just found a low level map, I guess. Long Shadow Plain, Highball Glen. Highball Glen should be very close to Limhurst, right? It's a redstone. Oh god. Well, I guess I'm... Wait a second. Long Shadow Plain, that's a yellow zone then. Long Shadow Plain. That's a yellow zone. So I guess I'm going to Long Shadow Plain, teleport back. First I'll check out these resources here. These resource nodes. And then I go to Long Shadow Plain, teleport, bring back the loot. And then just continue. Fresh from the black zone. Teleporting should be very cheap from the yellow zone. If it is a yellow zone, maybe it's a blue zone. I think it's a yellow zone. Long Shadow Plain. It's been a while that I spent time in the blue and yellow zones and red zones. It's been a while. A big 4.2 wood stack. I could gather it, actually. Could take that. Since I'm teleporting back anyways, I may as well take all the stuff that's somewhat valuable. It looks like the stuff here is pretty empty. Pretty sad that this iron elemental wasn't enchanted. But 4.2 wood is also so much worse than, for example, 4.2 ore. Or hide or fiber. I would be gathering it very quickly. These are only tier 4, like level 4 things. I think I just want to immediately go out of this map. I mean the area there could be not garbage. There may be some stuff. Oops. 30k fame. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's relatively quick. Looks like this map here is a little bit more dangerous. I'll take a look at these two areas there. These two road portals are not that insanely accessible. Also, since it's Monday, maybe not everybody is doing stuff right now. Maybe the game is not that insanely active right now. So I have some kind of a chance to find something useful there. And maybe one of these areas is actually a tier 7 or tier 8 area. It is possible, it is just less likely. Emptiness up here. Tier 5. Oh, that's rough. Maybe it's a tier 4 and tier 5 area. But maybe I'll find some 4.2 old resource mob. It is really for tier 4. 4.2. How valuable is that? Not that valuable. Only got 99 learn points. If this was enchanted though. This thing has 500 pieces, right? Yeah, I've basically looked at everything in here. Everything that could be remotely interesting. I'll probably take the 4.2 wood with me. Old stone. Oh, some 6.1 ore. Only one piece, but something, I guess. Something. It is worth less than 2k per piece now though. That's not nice. Here's a big stack. Nobody has been trying to gather it. It's really not that valuable. But I'm extremely fast. God. This is so cheap, holy shit. But I'm gathering it so quickly. It's worth it. Since I'm teleporting back anyways. I would get more than 10k from that. And I'm getting some levels for my tier 4 wood gathering. Which may be good for finding 4.3 wood in the future. Or if the price of tier 4 wood rises perhaps in the future. Maybe, who knows? It's possible. So 4.2 will maybe be worth something again, someone. Who knows, who knows. But right now 4.2 and 5.2 wood are really bad compared to all the other 4.2 and 5.2 resources except stone, of course. Stone being just completely insane. Long Shadow Plain. Ooh, yellow zone. Goodbye, Mr. Ganker. Or is it red zone? It's yellow zone and it cost me only 14k silver to teleport. That's one big advantage of doing Roads of Avalon stuff. You can just go very deep and somewhere find an exit to the Royal Continent and teleport for cheap. So good. So good. I think I went into the east. So this time I'm going to go into the northeast instead. Okay, put all the loot away. Don't really need to get more food yet. Still got easily enough food, I guess. I simply found the end of the roads there, so... Okay, it is a gathering area, so I guess I enter it. Let's just see. I already found some tier 8 stuff, but I kinda want to find more than that. This guy is gathering wood because he is bored out of his mind. Just randomly waiting in the black zone for finally finding some people coming by so you can gank them. Too boring for my taste. I prefer to walk through the whole black zone, gather stuff and gank. While doing so, somebody else went into the roads portal as well. I need to remember to eat my pork pie again when I find the next resource that I want to take. Scout. Deeper, which also leads to a lot of... Not a lot of, but... which leads to some gathering nodes. Definitely. Going to want to have the fighting food on standby here, though. In case of getting into a fight. I will always have the time to switch to pork pie if I find something that I want to gather. I have the invisibility potions with me simply because I want to have an extra chance of getting away from people if I get into a terrible position. Tier 6, tier 8, but empty. Sadly empty. But the right kind of thing already. Oh, this is the right kind of thing as well. Really annoying one though. Not very pleasant to fight this guy. And the bot is seriously getting into my direction. Let's use my second E once. Get a little bit more HP. 80k fame. Sadly no book, but the chance of getting a book from that is very high. Level 70 with my battle axe already. Getting some good levels here, getting some good fame. There's more fame for me to be taken. Don't knock me down. Oh, I actually didn't want to use my third Q. Doesn't even have 3 bleeding stacks anymore. $55k fame. So good. The fame is so good here. Would be a shame to miss it. There's a person. Is he in a group? He is in a group. Aww. Only 2 people. Where's the other guy? He's there with him. They want to gather. At least they will not be very good at chasing. What? A gatherer. A pure gatherer. So much competition here. It's a tier 8 area. Oh. And it is empty. Do they want to do something up here? Oh, I see, I see. Tier 8 wood aspect. It was only an aspect, so they can easily do it with 3 people. If it was a Titan though, they would need 4 people. 1 healer and 3 damage dealers. On approximately tier 7 I would guess. Except if it has been changed. Then it may be different. Tier 7 and high spec, high levels. Okay, anyhow, let's look at the other gathering areas. It's only an aspect, I could check again. I could check again and see if they get low and I can maybe kill them all. My IP is not that low. My build is relatively strong. But if they are not very low, I would just die. I would simply die. How valuable am I even? I'm worth 2.6 million. Tier 8 gear, gathering stuff, and a gallant horse. Using tier 9 gear, like tier 9 on the weapon and the armor, would put me up to like 3 million or even a little bit more. Emptiness here. Right now I'm thinking about how valuable the tier 8 wood aspect actually is. Oh. Loot. But I want to use pork pie for that. Probably worth it to waste a couple of seconds for that. I could be asking my guildmates to come here. Help me killing these people and taking the aspect actually. Would only need like 4 people to have a safe win against these, or 3 people. But the question is, how valuable is that tier 8 aspect? One piece of tier 8 wood is worth like 6,500. I think it has 250 pieces? Or does it have less? Does it have 125? Let's go with the pessimistic way. Let's say it only has 125. I get twice the amount, so from gathering, like I'm getting 210% or so. So 1200, let's say 1300. Ooh, they have done that one already. Because I could be disturbing these guys. I could deny them doing the aspect. I am dangerous enough to interrupt 3 people doing it. I could buy the time. But 1300 multiplied by 125. Let's check. 125 multiplied by 1300. 1.6 million only. That's really not much. Divided by 4 or 5 people, you know. For one person, of course, that's some nice loot, but divided by 4 or 5 people, that's not that great. Considering the time that you need to set it up to get it done. Not really worth it, if you think about profit per time. Kind of annoying to have such a group here though. Even though this group may have only formed to get these 2 aspects. Because it's worth it to do that with 3 people, definitely worth it. And maybe the aspect even has 250 pieces. Then it would be twice as good. Fiber aspect as well is like 30%, 20% better than the wood aspect. So pretty much worth it. Pretty much. 70k from the fiber. Hopefully I can find some better stuff. And just only one map in. To the roads. I want to get deep. Northeast is potentially interesting. Should have gone a different way. I just walk over the green chest there in the middle and then deeper. Oh wait a second, there's actually another portal as well. Whatever, now I'm already on the way. Should have checked the one in the southwest. But I didn't see it in the beginning. Let's get the roast pork ready in case of funny stuff happening. This guy is worth something. But he did not fail. There were only 2 chances for me to get this guy. Either he attacks me or he simply doesn't mount up. But in the end, this guy still has a blood ladder. If he is not trolling or if he's not bad, then my chances would be relatively low to actually kill him. Blood ladder has a little bit more mobility than me. Okay, yeah. Both of these portals lead out. This map may not be that high level. Oh, One tier 6 at least. That's fine. But I think I will be done with this map quickly enough so I can go back and check out the map that is closing in like 50 minutes or 35 minutes. I don't remember exactly. I don't think I will need too much time here. Getting ready for the 55k fame. Oh, it's only 52. Sadly no book. Give me these books. How many do I have? I don't have any yet. I've just reset it. Still looking for the good maps. Tier 7. But empty. In the past, when I've been doing Roads of Avalon gathering, when I've seen 2 empty nodes, I usually just left the map, went for the next one. I don't know if that's still applicable. I don't know if that's still senseful. Who knows? Gotta try it out. Gotta see how much stuff I can find. Already got some tier 8 stuff. Doesn't seem to be too insanely hard to find that, but the question always just becomes, do I find enough? Is it really enough? Is it worth it to do this? The great pain farming opportunities here though are of course pretty amazing. So that's a pretty nice boost, but it also kinda denies me from using gathering gear. I kinda don't really want to use gathering gear when I have such good pain farm opportunities here in the roads. Leveling up so quickly. I'm also getting some fame credits from my mercenary jacket and my mage cowl. I really do need a few more fame credits for my future plans. I do want to get some items up to 120. Old. If that only was an old enchanted tier 7 fiber mob though. I mean, I would also not mind if that got enchanted right now. That was 6.3. Getting like, how much does that have? It's old 30 pieces? Or 25? 25 or 30 pieces I believe. Of 6.3 would definitely be some crazy loot. I get like 200k from what's it called? I get like almost 200k from full 6.3 fiber stack. So that would be 5 times, 6 times the amount. Likewise, it would be worth 1 million, maybe 1.2, 3, 1.4. Would be pretty nice. And pretty quick as well. These tier 6 tigers. But that stuff is so heavy, so heavy. So heavy to carry. I want to go deep into the roads. I want to find what nobody has found yet. A lot of people went out of this map, which is interesting. Probably PvE groups, since there's not a lot of stuff to gather and generally not a lot of stuff you can do in here. But maybe also some people who just wanted to go deeper as well. Definitely possible. 48 minutes still. I was done with that with this map so quickly. But I think I will take the way on the brown street here. For some more fame. Maybe enchanted resources. Maybe enchanted wisps. Maybe somebody suiciding against mobs. Can happen as well. It is possible. Did I change my boots to carry weight? No, I didn't. I brought back my loot very quickly. Didn't even get the opportunity to do so. Wasn't able to get too deep into the roads. The last portal. My last journey. I don't know if I maybe should be doing the green chests, but that's actually kind of dangerous. And definitely not as profitable as gathering resources. So 52. 52 fame? Yeah, no, 55. What was the one that was giving 52? Was it the mage? I'm not sure. Didn't find an amazing map yet, or did I? Like the high tier maps with a lot of stuff simply were empty. Would be pretty amazing to find a high tier map that's not empty. Top Dale is very deep. That's pretty nice. Potentially good. Giant Wheel Dale should be somewhat deep as well. I don't think that's close to some Black Zone City or stuff. Tier 6 map. Maybe I'll find stuff. Actually, I should have checked that small stone area there. My bad. Not seeing anything. Does that mean this is high tier? Yeah, oh, it's tier 4. Holy shit. So the only thing I can find here is 5.3 wood. I'm going next. Tier 4. That's rough. This is not what I'm looking for. But maybe in this case I will find a legendary wisp here. In the northwest. In the north, basically, actually. Basically. Crazily. Give me a legendary wisp. I really very rarely see any, what you call, big resource stacks in the roads. That 4.2 wood stack there was the first one since a long time. I've seen a resource stack, public resource stack in the roads. 58k? The spear guys are the most valuable ones? I see. My boots even got a level up. Low tier areas. I mean the last one was tier 7, but when it's tier 7 of stone, then that's not that crazy. Tier 6 only. Rough. And relatively empty as well. Somebody has been taking stuff, seemingly. I think I'm going to go into the black zone here. Most likely Timber Top Dale. That should be very far in the north of the black zone, I believe. Which way am I going? I'll go this one. Let me quickly check where these maps are. Timbertop Dale should be very far in the north. Yeah, that's good. And Giant Wheel Dale is... oh, that's not that good. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, but Timbertop Dale is better. Simply because it's very far in the black zone, and I hope to find a road portal in the black zone that is not getting looked at from many people. And chances for that are better deeper in the black zone, I would guess. It's something. It has a high chance of dropping a book. Do I want to gather it? Suboptimal, I would say. I do have tier 6 donuts with me, so I guess I should take it. But if I take this, I probably should be taking all of those tier 6 thingies. How valuable is one piece? 1,200 only. And it's some carry weight. It's not that light. 54k. Very quickly. It's not bad. It's not bad. But it's not really good either. I'll do the old mobs of tier 6 hide, I guess. High chance of dropping a book. High chance of dropping a baby. I'll check out the stone area there in this. Oh no. It's a tier 6 map. It's a tier 6 map, so. And I found a lot of low tier areas. So I may actually find. This may actually be a high tier area there. Which also kind of means that I want to check out the last 2 remaining stone areas. I may find some marble there. I may find some. However, the tier 8 wood is called. I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Because there's usually some kind of balance in the roads maps. When you have like a tier 6 map. And you find a lot of low tier gathering nodes. Then the last remaining ones are probably the higher tier ones. Even if they are not tier 8, they will most likely be tier 7 and tier 6 and stuff like that. Let's see. Tier 5 and tier 6 only. That's crazy. The other gathering areas, they were tier 6 and tier 5, so there's already some balance. There wasn't really anything interesting. I probably should skip the last one, right? How many people are going through this stuff? One person, no person. I'll look at it. I'll look at it. Let's take a look. Let's take a little tiny look. Already found something useful. Even the best kind of random mob. Oh wait. My poison actually did not register. No book. Would like to find a tier 8 map. Tier 7. But that's not enough. That's not enough. Would have liked to see an all tier 7.3 tree. I have found such a thing. I have found such a thing when I was doing gathering in the roads, obviously, because these things do not exist outside of the roads. Let's go to the northwest and look for roads portals there. My porcupine will end somewhere soon, but I don't have carry weight problems yet anyways. Let's see if I can find an inactive roads map. Want an inactive roads map. I wouldn't mind the legendary wisp either. I will take the tier 8 resources gladly. But the chance of finding that is not that high. I've been running around a lot in the last couple of days. I found only 2 tier 8 mists. In like 15, let's rather say 10 hours of playtime in the Black Zone. And mists. I only found like 2 tier 8 maps. So the chance does not seem to be that high. But it's pretty okay if it's like 1 tier 8 mist every 5 hours of black zoning. That's totally legit. I would say that would be a nice percentage. Wouldn't mind it being that way. That's a tier 2 mob. I have PvE gear. I should probably do that. Probably should also dodge all that stuff. Like running away is pretty annoying. Somebody being there is very annoying as well. I do this stuff very quickly, so... But I don't want to get into funny stuff here. It's just a gatherer though. He may have friends, though. I would like to do that, and I killed one of the archers. That's pretty much true. It's just a gatherer, so... And he probably thinks I stopped. Once again, my poison didn't come. Well, with this PvE gear, it's definitely very easy to do this stuff. 72k fame and 11k silver. These things in the Black Zone are obviously better, but the roads just do seem to find them more often. Okay, there's a roads portal and it's very close, which is very nice. And the exit to the next map is also very close, so if this roads portal is too insanely bad, well, that's a tier 2 mob. I should take that. I should take that. Give me that fame. The chance of getting some valuable loot from this is also relatively high. Relatively. 44k fame. And 6.4k silver. Relatively good stuff. There's a person. Is he in a group? He's not in a group. High Tree Glade? White Bank Ridge? Have I been in this map already? High Tree Glade? That's actually pretty bad, isn't it? Or is the portal new? I have been in this map already. Have I? One map that was looking similar had a fiber node here in the south. This thing simply may be relatively new. And this thing here is relatively beautiful. How much money will I get from that? 60k. High Tree Glade. A lot of people went out of here. This thing is also relatively beautiful. It's a nice amount of pain again. Hickory Glade. Well, that's definitely a nice way to go back, but I don't really want to go back yet. Finding a 6.2 ore elemental though. Is that a good sign? May there be stuff left for me? This looks pretty damn empty. But there were no corpses, which is somewhat okay. There were no corpses. Can't really tell much yet. Tier 8. I definitely haven't been here. So this road spot, this entrance may be new, or I'm maybe just mistaking the name, to be honest. For increased safety, I could also switch my helmet to the knockback. The so-called force field. Maybe I should have looked at my fame at the start of the... Oh, a circle. Maybe I should have looked at the fame at the start of the run. Hopefully there's a little bit more on that one. But this looks like there's something. Circle is very interesting, but there are a lot of roads portals in here. Nobody's dying there. Whitebank Ridge is very close to Fort Sterling, I believe. 7 out of 11 is nice. There's a person. No, come close to me. I want to invite you to my amazing party. Okay, he's alone. But this guy there, I cannot invite this guy. He should be alone though. Giant stack, blood ladder, miner boots. This guy is most likely not going for fights. I could dismount this guy, but he is not worth anything. He could have resources. He's using invisibility potions. Invisibility potions are worth a lot. Probably should kill him, to be honest. But I missed. I missed. Got him. He has invisibility potion. That's good loot. Sadly, he used one of those, but there's a person seeing me. That's not good. People seeing me is not good. Oh no, he only had one invisibility potion. Wow. That's worth 10k. Sadly, when I was gathering, I couldn't see how many invisibility potions he had in his inventory. If I knew that he had only one, I probably would not have. Oh my god, so much. Oh my god, no! No! This random guy knows that I'm here. But he doesn't know that I'm a gatherer, right? Oh, there's so much stuff in here. Oh, this is beautiful as well. This guy's not chasing me anymore. He is still chasing me. There's a person. Is he able to dismount me solo? Because I want to save my ability on my horse. Ah, these people will gank me, I think. I think they will gank me. In this area. Oh, me killing this guy lured them to me. Because they simply don't have anything to do. They are just randomly running around in the roads and doing nothing. Ah, this area is so good. This is so much money. I kinda need to waste a little bit of time before I go back there. I don't want to get chased again. It is very unlikely that they are good enough to know that they cannot catch me if they are not using gank gear. Is this guy from that group there? He is. Oh god, no! No! I found something good. And now these weak-minded people are chasing me. Most likely, right? I don't 100% remember the name. I will take a look at if this guy is chasing me actually. I will go to the southeast here. And see if he's chasing me. He turned around before I was even taking the turn. But now he sees that nobody has taken the charge. Tier 6 and tier 7. Yeah, they are chasing. Oh god. I found something good. I did find something good. And now I have these useless people running behind me. Do I remember which way I took to find that? These guys are still chasing. Like, what are even their mounts? What are they using? Swift claws? My horse is faster than them. Oh god. The tier 8 area. I really would love to go back there, but they are probably patrolling these. They are probably patrolling there. I need to eat my food before I gather something new. Can I get back there? These people definitely chase for forever. They are just insane. But you have to admit that they are just oh god. They are still chasing. This is crazy. They are still chasing. I'm going to use an invisibility potion for safety reasons. So I have a longer time of mounting up in the black zone. Because my invincibility doesn't last for forever. Where am I? I'm very close to Merlin's rest. They are chasing for so long. Why? Why? Oh god. I sadly didn't look at OBS to see when they started chasing me. I would guess for 6 minutes, 7 minutes, maybe 10 even. That's how many of those people were chasing me? 4, 5? 5 people doing absolutely nothing for 10 minutes? That's some pretty bad profit per time. And that's a pretty interesting mob, right? I do want to kill them. I would like to kill that tier 2 mob, and I would like to eat my pork pie. I don't want the archer there. Come a little bit closer, my friends. Oh, can't really see which one I selected. Well, can kinda see that. There's some medium chest there. The book. Somebody's looting here from a dead body. Somebody got killed very close to me. If I noticed that earlier, I would have taken a look at that stuff. The medium chest is opening in 3 minutes. I'm somewhere. It's a tier 7 map, so there will be people. Does this guy have a group? He does have a group. So I'm not going for the medium chest, I guess. I guess I should not have given these people a chance to develop the feeling that they have a chance of catching me. Should have ran away very far, very early on, so they don't have this feeling of having a chance. Why was this mage running away from me? This was very weird. If I didn't give them this feeling, they may have not chased me for forever. It is partly my fault that they got the feeling that they had a chance. But you do not really expect people to chase that much. In a way. Well, I kinda should expect it. I've seen it so often. People chase so far. Tier 5 only. This is too bad. This is too bad, too bad, too bad. Do I want to look at the fiber area? This is a tier 6 map. Do I want to look at the fiber area in the southwest? There's somebody doing something. Oh, this stuff is too bad. I don't care. I cannot kill this guy. I have never experienced the map being good when it looked like this. Is this guy in a group? He's not chasing. He's gathering 6.1 wood. I mean, he's using a carry weight mount, so it's probably okay to take resources that are worth 1k per piece or more. Tier 5 and tier 6. I have gathering competition here. That's really bad. So, most likely, I should not look at the second fiber area if this one's completely empty. It's only a tier 5 and tier 6 area. Enchanted stuff, perhaps? Somebody has been taking tier 5 fiber. I really should. There was even tier 4 stuff. It is not even tier 6. Okay. Time to leave the map, time to get deeper. Ah, this tier 8 fiber area. Me killing this weak person. Luring all these... I don't know what they were doing in the roads, people. To me, chasing me for 100 maps. Ah, this was so unfortunate. I mean, it was also very unfortunate that this guy only had one invisibility potion. The guy that I killed. It was also very unfortunate that he wanted to die so badly that I didn't have a choice but to kill him. Because I cannot really afford somebody to wait next to me the whole time. That's not something you can do in the Black Zone. You either have to go away or kill the person. Can't just leave random people alive next to you. That is suicidal. This guy may be calling for friends even if he's using such low tier gear. And even people with low tier gear can kill you. If they are enough. Very unfortunate chain of events. These, oh, so many tier 8 fiber. So much. Pretty rough. This map is interesting and it has two very interesting exits. And I believe this is a high tier map. I kind of remember this layout, but maybe it's not. Only tier 6, okay. Too bad that it's not tier 8. It may still be tier 8. Like, I've only seen resource mobs. It may still be a tier 8 map. It is tier 6, sadly. Unfortunate. Unlucky. I did find something good, but I got chased away. If I didn't kill the useless guy, I could have gotten some of that tier 8 fiber. I got a little bit of it, but not much. This is pretty bad. And there's a dead person. 2 dead people using low tier gear. One day I will find an old tiger. 5.3. A lot of people died here. What the hell were they doing here? There's a small chest. That's interesting. I will definitely look at it. I will definitely take a look. There's a relatively high chance that nobody's here. Or at least nobody who's dangerous enough. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Let's take a look at the very badly positioned fiber area before I go for the chest. I think I have enough time to check the wood as well. Tier 5 only. Already checking all the bad areas. Hopefully there will be some good ones. Let's see. But people may also be checking the fiber area now. Now that there's a chest. Tier 6 and tier 7? No, there's no tier 7 in here. Only tier 6. Pretty bad so far, this map. But there are 2 more gathering maps that I can check out. There's a person. Does he have a group? He's so strong. 1500. And he has a group. So I'm definitely not getting the chest, I guess. And I may have to think about escaping, actually. This guy is obviously chasing me. He could go into the wisp, though. Goodbye. Escaping through wisps is really good, by the way. Really good. There was a person. I got nothing to do right now. There's nothing useful I can do in this. So let's head to the exit and hope that this guy who was somehow chasing me is not still waiting there. Because you always exit where you enter, so if he's waiting there, then it would be pretty annoying. I could go... I don't want to run into mobs. I could go into this unstable roads 2 question mark. I could go into that. But there are 2 interesting exits here. He was not waiting here for me. Probably him and his group getting some kills there. Let's ignore the stone area there. Feels like it's too close. Let's just go deeper, I guess. Check out the hide area and then go to the south. Not south. Just west. Into the western exit. There's a nice mob. It definitely seems like there are people running around in the roads who will chase you. I don't know how much this guy and or his group would have chased me. There I didn't give him any chance to follow me, so I'm not really able to tell if him and his group would have been chasing me. He and his group, him and his group. English is hard. 7 out of 7, 7 out of 7, 4 out of 7. Scout. Somewhat. Doesn't have to be a scout, maybe he's just somebody doing useless stuff. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. Hopefully this map is high level. Tier 8. Give me the pain. Make me famous. Would be pretty funny if these guys now saw, oh, somebody entered this road map. Let's chase. Let's kill this guy. This would be pretty rough. For my feelings. 90k fame. No book though. The chances are pretty good though to get them. High tier map. Tons of gathering areas. Nobody enters through the portal that I've used. Maybe I'm going to get rich now. Let's hope for the best. No, somebody has been gathering here. Why are you doing this? Taking away my precious loot. Oh, I filled the Grandmaster Journal. That's always good. I may find good stuff. I may find good stuff. That is not good stuff. Was there something moving? Because if there was something that's moving, if it's not tier 7, then it's really good. And there's a person, no, and it's a person who's probably in a group. Is he chasing me now? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, they are using very, like, they are not using ganking gear. Obviously. Are there only 2 people? Maybe that's the case. They do not really seem to be chasing me as well, but they both were dismounted anyways? I don't know. Hopefully they have something better to do than chasing me. Maybe they saw that I've entered the portal and went after me. It is possible. It is possible that they really do not have anything useful to do with their life. But maybe it's just random. It's very possible that it's just random. I hope that it's just random. I hope they're not chasing me. That would be really annoying. Can't really tell how big their group is. I think they were using undead capes, so I would guess that it's not that big, but maybe they are just bad. But they are probably not that bad since they have high levels on these items. Bad people usually don't have high levels on these items. Blood Ladder, Albion Jacket. Book. And a lot of fame. Tier 7 at least. Some tier 7 fiber as well. For now I don't have the impression that these guys are chasing me yet. Like, all their attempts were legitimate. Oh, this is not very nice though. Because they could have like 4 or 5 people in their group, you know. So I have to play as if they had that many people. And they may even have invisibility potions, and then it would be really dangerous. I could die to an invisibility gang. I don't know if they are gathering though. This archer would be very nice. People may hear the fighting noises though, then gank me with invisibility. Potentially. It's the only way I can die really, if they are only 2 people. Only 66k fame. I probably should have thrown away the rune. I wonder if these guys are gathering. They should be gathering, right? They have these mounts Those have a little bit of carry weight. There's no point in using these mounts if you're not gathering. If you're just straight up ganking or fighting, you should be using wolves. Everything else is trolling if you're using tier 8 gear. But that would mean that they would take all the good resources that they find away from me, which would be very annoying. Emptiness here. Okay, let's check the east again. They didn't leave this map yet, at least not through the next exit. It looks like they are checking out all the gathering areas as well. Really annoying. Really annoying. Not sure what's the reason for playing Bloodletter though. Maybe so he's able to run away if a fight goes badly. Because there are obviously groups in the roads that are way bigger. Even though I still don't know how many these guys are. I still can't tell. It's possible that there are only two. Would be nice, in a way. But they are most likely also gathering, which is really bad for me. I wonder how he went so early to the other big, or rather why he went so early to the other big wood area. Maybe because he was scared that I would take all the resources there. Definitely a legitimate reason. Just scare me away there. So they can take everything. Too much competition right now, it feels like. I found good stuff, but there's no way I'm going to fight these people. They would need to lose a lot of health before I do that. Or I really engage into something. But I'm definitely getting some nice fame here. Seems like they are not doing these mobs. Losing a lot of health against this guy. Let's use the boots. Let's use the armor. So much knocking away the whole time. 94k fame though. Level 72 already on my axe. Getting a lot of fame, not a lot of money though. Not optimal. Let's see what kind of stuff they are gathering. Let's see if they are taking tier 7 fiber. I don't know if I had finished gathering the tier 7 fiber. There's tier 8 as well. Or rather there was. Maybe they missed something, or maybe something respawned. It is possible. There's a lot of gathering stacks here, so it's definitely possible that I will find something that has been missed by them, or simply spawned right after they left. It is definitely possible, but it is very annoying for me that I've got so much competition. 3 people left this map, so it is very unlikely that there are any resources left. Rough. So much competition. So much competition. Emptiness. And it really feels like I was so close to getting into this map before anybody has been here for a while. Feels like it was so close to actually getting money. Just like the map with the tons of tier 8 fiber. Also so close to actually getting rich. But maybe I'll just find some 500k item from these mobs. Nope, just books. Level 73. The leveling is real. There is some more fame for me.
I fight with purpose. Do you?
So much damage, so much CC. I'm using tier 8 gear and this thing is so strong. I'm even using tier 9 boots and helmet. Pretty damn strong. Considering it's just some solo mob. Like the other two mobs, or rather other three mobs, that can also be this useless healer guy, something, whatever. Oh my gosh. I should be resetting this. I really don't want to lose my mount. Maybe actually spending this much time here doing PvE may potentially give Rethought the chance to get back. Using that again? Oh no, I used the wrong... I really need to kill this bot there. I really need to dodge that thing. Maybe I should be using... what's it called? My food. How is this guy even so strong? This doesn't make any sense. Why did I take so much damage? Was it from the normal attacks from that bot? Because I don't think I would lose to that archer. I really don't think I would lose to this. I'm using tier 8 gear. I'm using PvE tier 8 gear. This gear is good for PvE. The tier 8 bot must have done so much damage. While not giving any silver whatsoever and while not giving any fame. Let's try this without food. I don't think I would lose against this. Second time that I have my W, I will use my armor. No, I used the red. The bad Q again. But I'm actually losing to this archer. Insane. Like not really losing, but still. What? Seriously? Holy shit. How much fame did it give? It really didn't give too much. How much silver did it give? I didn't pick the silver up yet. But this is just a tier 2 mob. This is not tier 3. Yeah, it's just a tier 2 mob. Why is it so strong? I don't understand. I don't have the most insane levels on my things, but those levels are okay. Those are definitely okay. 100 on my helmet and my armor, almost 100 on the boots. Over 70 on the X. Tier 8 gear, tier 9 gear. How is this archer so strong? This is very interesting. Have I looked at the thing in the north? I have. I have. While I was running away from the people here. Very soon I need to eat my pork pie. Running out in 50 seconds. Either they didn't take this fiber, or they didn't see it, or they... Yeah. Or it spawned. Freshly. As I said, there are so many stacks with so many areas here. It is definitely possible for me to run around this thing for like one more time and just hope that something has respawned. I probably should be doing that. Because the stuff that respawns here will be tier 8. Tier 8 is pretty good. Even though I don't know if this area here is tier 8 as well. But the one in the east is tier 8. Maybe I should check it out one more time before I leave this map. This may be the play. Almost everything was empty when I checked it the first time. When I checked it the second time, everything was empty. So something may have respawned after I've checked the rest of this roads map. And if something respawned, it will be worth the way. And I would believe that the chance is relatively low that something would respawn. I'm taking quite some time to kill all these mobs. And now I'm finding some tier 7 resources. It also takes a while to gather these. So I think I'm going to check out the east one more time before I leave this roads map. Haven't seen a person for a while, which is really good. Found a lot of tier 7 fiber here. Hopefully this is also a tier 8 area. Hopefully. Sadly, no mobs. No resource mobs. Have I looked at everything here already now? Would be kind of sad if I did, but I think so. Nothing up here, tier 6. Meh. Worthless. So much fiber and so little wood. Pretty interesting. There's something. This one, for example, like I'm not using anything against this. Oh, I didn't use my W. But like, look at how easy this one is. And this doesn't give much less than that archer that I killed. Got my E up again, but I'm going to wait for my W to use it. Oh. Book. Level 85 on my boots. Okay, but I've looked at everything in here now. Not really anything left. So these two wood areas in the west are still waiting for me. And then I'm going to go back into the east one more time. Well, that's something. That's a much stronger one again. A really annoying one as well. Whoops. Using the third Q is so bad. 74 on the battle axe. Really getting levels very quickly in here. This guy again. Do I want to change my food to this? I actually didn't see how much stuff it was giving me. So let's change the food. Don't want to go down when doing PvE. Wait, this one is much easier, right? It's already so low. The other one was glowing, right? The other one was actually glowing. Yeah, this was an easy one. Wasted one roast pork. Wasted 8,000 silver basically. Rough. Nothing I want. Need to change to... what's it called? Pork pie the next time I see something useful. These two here were much easier than the other one. So then the other one should have given me way more stuff, right? But it didn't have a circle. It did not have a circle. So it couldn't have been something insane. It would have just been... I don't know. There's actually obviously a step between tier 3 and tier 2 mobs here in the roads. 2.5 mobs. There's the guy with a circle around his feet was basically the equivalent to a tier 3 mob in the black zone. Was basically as hard and gave almost as much fame. But the glowing archer... weird. Weird. So strong. Using all the spells. Basically having a tie in the end. Both of us going down. Really can't forget Lord Popeye if I find anything useful. Okay, let's see, anybody? One person left the map. Let this guy purge me. Toxic. 80% carry weight without pork pie. But I can still change my boots in case of needing the roast pork for some ancient mob. This is a little bit of stuff only. Only 1 out of 9. I'm not even going to change to pork pie for that. Emptiness, but tier 8. Okay, one more chance for the eastern wood area, the big one. I don't think I'm going to check the small ones, those weren't even tier 8. If I remember correctly, the small one there in the front... was that tier 8 or was it only tier 7? I don't remember. The other one wasn't tier 8, I believe. But the small one maybe tier 8. Not going to be a long way for me to check it. I will check it after I check the big area. Not making much money right now, but still a lot of fame. at least something. Not the typical gathering run. Not getting much money. I could have gotten quite a good amount of money if I would have been allowed to gather in the big fiber area with all the tier 8 stuff. I would have gotten like 500k to 1.5 million, something around that. Nothing has respawned up here. Unfortunate. Let's look around the thing one more time. This thing standing here for forever. Anything nice? Not really. Nothing there. Emptiness. I mean, it really takes a long time for stuff to respawn, but I guess there was a little chance that I would get lucky. But the next map is also going to be empty. Like most likely. Because I am assuming that these guys with these wannabe gallant horses can gather resources. I've checked almost all the brown streets here. Time to use a yellow street for extra speed. That was an interesting lag. Not getting any money, but getting some solid fame. What level did I start with? Level 69, right? Or level... No, even... I think 68 is what I've started with. And one of these levels did cost almost 500,000 fame. So I definitely got a lot of fame already. I killed a lot of these pretty good mobs. That's the... Those are tons of chests. And the southwestern exit is very interesting to me. For me. Let's see. This map may be low level. Ooh, uncommon. That is almost a wisp that I would look into. Somebody has been taking that. There's no way I can find something useful here, right? Is he alone? I was too slow to invite him. This is good. Need tier 6 map. This guy is checking the gathering areas, that's bad. For me. So probably everything is empty already. What? My E was interrupted and got on cooldown and didn't get cast. A spell that does not have cast time. What? Or did I just miss it? Or did I not see that I did the damage? I don't know. Didn't pay enough attention. But this did look very fishy. That's something. Time to change my food, I guess. Time to get that food ready in case of cases. Somebody not taking tier 7 hide. Maybe I'll get money in the hide area. It is possible. The potential is there. Still got one pork pile left in my inventory. I did find a lot of old mobs, mostly of tier 6, which is not really worth anything. I did find a bit of tier 6 hide, but not enough to justify walking around with skinning gear and taking tier 6 stuff, I would say. Not enough. Okay, let's see, maybe somebody is suiciding in the dead and green chest. I would not mind getting a free kill. Nobody's suiciding here right now. Okay. Somebody has been doing it though. Do I want to take a short look at this green chest here in case of somebody trying to suicide? The chest is not even there. Somebody went in there, no. Was it the nature stuff player? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. It's going to be a gathering map. Not a gulch gap, not a gulch divide. This is not bad. This map may be high level. This map may be far away enough from stuff for resources to still be there. Just a tier 6 map though. We'll see. But this is not a gathering map. I mean, there are a lot of small things, but there's no big gathering thing. So AM does not stand for gathering stuff. Maybe it stands for golden chests. I don't know. UM and OM definitely stand for gathering areas, big gathering areas, if I remember correctly. I can only exit here. Do I want to take an exit here? So there's high tier stuff. Or do I want to turn around and go to Orators of Phylus? I'll probably do that instead. I also could go take the exits here and search for the next road map in the black zone. That would also be a possibility. I think I'll go backwards and check Orators of Phylus and then the last map instead. Anything nice? Tier 6 and tier 7. Looks pretty empty. That's 6.1. Oops, I didn't want to do that, but it's fine. 6.1 is something. It's worth the carry weight. So much stuff here. But it's fine, it's only tier 6. Oh, now I got aggro of everything. But it's fine. I actually do deal some AoE damage. And not only some. White a little bit. At least against such weak things. Level 86 on the boots. Level, I don't know, 75 on the weapon. Pretty good, pretty good. Getting a lot of fame. It's not a waste of time what I'm doing, but I would have liked to get more money. Not going to lie. I would have preferred to actually gather some of these tier 8 resources that I found. But I got chased away very often. Very often. Like there were 5 or 6 times that I've gotten... Oh, let's... not 6. It was like 4 or 5. But at least 4. At least 4 times that I've gotten chased away from tier 8 resources. And I'm not finding tier 8 resources the whole time. So it doesn't feel too good. But maybe if I was playing in like 8-9 hours, or not even that long, like 6 hours. If I was playing in 6 hours, I would most likely have less competition. At least that's the case in the black, but I don't know if that's the case in the roads as well. Because other people may think the same thing. The good old roads of Avalon. It's really good fame farming. It really doesn't take long to kill one of these mobs. They are not particularly strong. Give a lot of fame. Oh, what? Meh. Meh. Did I did look at the fiber area, right? I think I did. Maybe I didn't, but everything is empty here, so whatever. Can I even run through this, or would I take damage? Looks good. Somebody did something interesting. I didn't look into the wood area there yet. Wait a second. Is this new? Is this road portal new? It is new, it has to be new, yeah. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take a look. Nothing here. AM obviously is not a guarantee for finding resources. I mean, I found resources. This map is not completely resourceless, if you can say something like that. Who knows? Maybe I will find something. Maybe. Let's see. No gathering areas. Scout. Somewhat. Riftwood Hollow. No idea where that is, but it's not close to the Royal Continent City Black Zone entrance thing. A free kill waiting for me? Nope. Wait a second, that's something. Should kill that. I should kill that. Should get that free. Pain. And potentially a book. Not a book. Do I want to do these at once? Probably. Come closer to me. I want you to jump. Actually taking a lot of damage. But that should also heal a lot, right? Matt thing. Did I see a name there in the south? Kinda need to be a little bit careful. Now it's jumping. But still more efficient than doing them after each other, pretty sure. Lot of fame, lot of fame. Oh, there's a guy, a thing, a mage, giving me what I need. I'm not hitting the tree somehow. And a book. And a lot of fame. Almost level 76. Getting some levels on my weapon definitely helps. What IP did I start with? 1360? 1350? Right now I'm at 1373 or so. So getting some nice levels, reaching 1400 IP would be very nice. And that's not that far away. Holy shit, there are so many portals. And so many people running around. Riftwood Hollow again. So there are obviously 2 Roads portals in Driftwood Hollow. This is a tier 8 map. But there were so many people on this map, so I would guess that this map is empty. Boom, 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 boom. Lot of fame farming this run. What can I say? But if I wasn't doing that, I would probably just be wasting my time. Because I'm not finding enough stuff for gathering only. But combined with the PvE here, this does not seem to be bad. But it rather seems to be a fame farming method. Rather than actually profit making gathering method that just seems to be. Yeah, this thing is stronger, but I do want to see how much stuff it gives. This tree is actually really annoying. What? 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 Oh, this is a tier 8 one. So it has one more spell? Because that's what it seems like. I killed such a shiny archer before on tier 6, right? Like level 6. So this one here is crazier? And has a spell that silences me for forever? And pushes me away and takes 30% of my HP? Is that how it is? Definitely seems to be dealing more damage to me. It's looking really rough. Oh, it's that spell. Okay, I see. Do I want to run around a little bit on my horse? Lose a little bit HP on my horse and get a few cooldowns back? Oh, I actually shouldn't have used my E there. I didn't have 3 stacks of blood on this guy yet. But it's fine. Quite a bit player. 200,000 fame. Hmm. Is that worth it? Is it worth it to do that one? To change my food for that? I don't know. Is it worth it to change my food for one pig? 8 out of 9. Okay, let's go. And let's ignore the next glowing archers that I find. Because I was able to do such a tier 3 mace guy without using food. But this really rather seems to be a fame farming method. The gathering really feels just like being a side part. Theoretically having the potential to really find a lot, like the tier 8 fiber gathering area that I found, where I've gotten chased out of after killing the useless guy. There is a potential to make some good amount of money, but mainly fame farming, I guess. Mainly fame farming. Not like I've found any ancient mobs yet either. And I've checked a lot of gathering areas, I think. I'm running around for 2 hours and 30 minutes now. I've checked a lot of gathering areas. Didn't find a single ancient mob. Only old ones. And the old ones were all bad except one tier 8 fiber old thing. Is this guy in a group? He is in a group. What else? And now I'm not able to invite anymore. Where did that guy come from? I've only checked out the hide area there in the north, right? I spawned Tundra, Driftwood Hollow, Hideout map, Black Zone. Don't have any food left anymore. This is the last popper that I have. Not going to change my food anymore. Back to almost full HP. Another one. It's so much fame. I should take it. I should take it. Let's use the boots. One more HP. Let's combine my W with my E. And another 100,000 fame, basically. So much fame. High level area. And I actually got another tier 8 resource, finally. I mean, I've somewhat just recently gotten one piece of tier 8 hide, but one piece is not that much. One piece is not going to make me rich. Hopefully there's a little bit more left. There's a little bit more potential in here. Potentially I'll get some more stuff. But it seems like it has been changed in the way that around the hide areas there no longer will be the old and ancient mobs spawning. Just normal stuff around the area now. For the roads updates, there was a lot of stuff standing around the cave. But nowadays it seems like there's only stuff in the cave. Of course the entrances as well, seems like. But not significant stuff outside anymore. It's slowly getting time for me to find a map that will be good for teleporting back. No, the rest, everything's empty. Nothing left for me here. Too much competition. This guy is not glowing, it's just a normal archer. It's all elemental is annoying. Doesn't give me anything, so I really don't want to fight it. My fat pocket is going to pull it. Get away. It's so much fame. So much fame. Next time I have my W, I'm just going to use my armor. Building so much health. Oh, this was so bad. Losing my third Q there. Third Q is so bad. Only good for catching people that have no chance of fighting you. But in PvE it's so useless. Probably, I don't know, actually sometimes people use roots in PvE and group PvE, so whatever. 6.1 is fine, but probably only going to have one piece, huh? Yep. Emptiness. Is there any good way for me to leave this map? Not really. Oh, there's more fame again. Wait a second. That's... Oh, I came from that one. I did come from that one, so I'm going to just go into some random black zone, actually. And then go into a random roads portal. And then let's see what I will find, if I will find something handy. Another pig. Somebody didn't like taking hide. I don't know, tier 7 hide really seems to be worth it. Also, oh, it's much faster than gathering tier 8 resources, and it's lighter. But okay, maybe some random dude not knowing what to do with his time actually just runs around killing these mobs playing the lottery, hoping that he would be extremely lucky, because it's not worth it to run around kill these things. It's a roads portal, yeah, it's the other one. Where am I? I am at an interesting place. Was the other thing good for getting back? Driftwood Hollow, I remember this, but I don't remember if this was close to Limhurst. Let's go for another one. Let's not take that. Wait a second. Next, oh yeah, okay, the next map can have roads portals. Was already scared that I went into the Tier 8 map that cannot have roads portals. A map with a big gathering area, right? And this is something I do want to take quickly with me. Rather a fame farming run than a gathering run. Already level 77 on my battle axe. Really good fame. Really good fame. Can easily reach very high levels within a relatively short amount of time. Within a very reasonable amount of time. No money. Make Albion great again. Hey, something Dawn doesn't sound very good. This map does sound relatively good. Anyhow, something Dawn is where? That's... this doesn't matter. Let's go deeper. But a lot of people went into these places here, so I don't think I will find resources. I don't think so, no. Emptiness, yeah. Nah. Too much competition. Too much competition, but nobody is doing the mobs. Nobody seems to be doing the mobs. The mobs are really good. Well, really good is an over-exaggeration, but they are pretty good. They are pretty good. They are worth it. A lot of fame. No money though. No method of making money. Seems to be a high tier map, so maybe I should be checking out the 2 ore areas in the north. Everything is so empty, so people should have been gathering in the north as well, right? There is fame. It's a tier 8 map. So good. It's so good. Could go into the ore areas. Even though these 2 were empty here. Should I do it? We don't have much pork pie time left anymore, so let's not do it. Everything is empty here, so... Oh, beautiful. No matter what they say. Some nice loot. Changing my boots will probably still be enough. But I really don't have stuff for throwing away. Yeah, changing my boots would still be enough, but if I found a lot of stuff now, then I would have... Oh, there's fame again. I would probably need to teleport back immediately. And that would cost me a lot of money. All there is taken, so I'm not going to check the other one. Just going to go deeper. I do have a little bit of loot in my inventory. A lot of tier 7 stuff. Tier 7 high, tier 7 fiber. Nothing else really. Well, a lot of books of course. Being worth 200k as well. It's not nothing, but it's not amazing. There's fame, there's fame. I should take it. Give me the big amount of fame. Wait for my W before I use my E. Extra damage, extra healing. Extra book. Took too few pork pies with me. This guy, he's enchanted. He's doable. He gives 200k fame and most likely a book. But then I would not really be gathering efficiently anymore. I don't know. Meh. It's not amazing. I'd rather spend my time looking for a road spotter to get close to Limers again or close to something else. Two options. Tier 6 map. Maybe somebody suiciding here in the dead end chest? Nope. I think I will ignore the ore area. Check out the stone areas. And then look into this map. Somebody has left here already, somebody has left there. There's so many people on the roads. There are just too many. Nothing to get here. That's somewhat interesting. But Basalt is so bad. So bad. Only useful thing I could find here would be an enchanted old basalt or tree thing. I mean, if that was enchanted like 6.2, would also be fine. Hawkeye is running out soon, so I kinda don't want to do every mob anymore. I will do mages and the spear guys, but not these annoying water stuff guys. Emptiness. There is stuff, but the stuff is bad. What can I say? The stuff I'm finding is too bad. There's too much competition. I did find good stuff, but too much competition. And the stuff that I found was not that insanely much. Windrush Gully is great for teleporting. I think I'll take that, and so Windrush Gully. Yep, that's great for teleporting, so I'm just going to look at all the maps here, I think. Maps. Somebody was killed. Not the best sign. I mean the gathering areas, but this map seems to be very low level. There was some tier 5 stuff lying around. Do I still want to check out the hide area? Now that I know that I will be leaving here? Useless stuff. Stuff here would only be good if it was highly enchanted. Low level map. Oh, there's a chance that I would get anything useful here. Actually, there are there are two big hide areas. One of those will be at least tier 7, right? Tier 4 map. It's possible that not even one of those areas will be tier 7. It is possible. Medium hide. This is tier 4. And somebody has been gathering here. It's really good for leveling. If you find old ones. Old Tier 4 Tigers. Really insanely good for leveling. Nah, I'm going to go out of here. There was somebody doing something. These guys... These guys are very scared. That's interesting. So maybe I don't need to be as scared, but actually I'm just going to go out of here. This does not look very promising. This thing is going to only give me like 20k fame, I think. Yep. Time to get out. This stuff is not good. Like the tier 6 mobs here in the roads give 50k. Is it too risky to play like this? Whoa, high IP. High IP. Dangerous. Nah. How much IP did they have? Tier 9 gear, Tier 9 weapon. Nah. It felt like it was so unlikely that that would happen. Getting the speed bonus there. Nah. Like the safest thing would have been to turn around immediately when I saw that there's a dismounted person. But I was kinda, what can you say? How can you say it? Annoyed from this map and the last map that I didn't find anything at all. So I was not very not playing carefully enough. Let's say it like that. I did have like 1.5 million, maybe a little bit more, 1.7 million in my inventory. And my gear that I was using there was worth 2 million. So I lost around 3.6 million there. I got a little bit of loot from before. It's so little. It's so little. I got so little loot this whole run, like running around for 2 hours and 50 minutes. But I got 8 levels, 9 levels on my battle axe. I got a lot of fame. I got tons of fame. But the loot is really bad. I guess you have to be really lucky. There was obviously no reason for me to die there in the end. But I was just hoping that they wouldn't be as ready as they were. Each one of those guys would have been able to dismount me in this narrow place. I would have needed my ability for each person when I just run through them instead of running away from them. If I ran away from them or just went to the northwest to the roads portal, then I would have most likely been completely safe. But if I just ran backwards instead, then I would have been very safe. Even though the roads are still very dangerous when there are big groups. And this probably was a big group. 2 Ensemble usually runs around with 300 million people. Anyhow, the roads are not good for gathering. It can be a nice fight thing, And if you're lucky, you'll get quite a lot of money. But it's mainly for PvEing if you're playing solo. It's pretty good for fame farming. Pretty good. When solo.